There are places in northern Ontario that don't appear on any map, not because they haven't been explored, but because someone decided they shouldn't be found. This is the story of what happened to Parks Canada Ranger Dana Mercer on the night of September 3rd, and why she handed in her radio the next morning and never went back. Dana had been a backcountry ranger for 11 years. She knew the park the way most people know their own neighborhood. Every trail, every creek, every frequency on the radio band. So when the distress signal came in at 2:14 a.m., she knew immediately something was wrong, not because of the signal itself. Distress calls happened. Hikers got lost, campers got hurt, weather came in fast. What was wrong was the coordinates. She ran them twice, then a third time. The signal was broadcasting from grid reference 47 north, 83 west, a location she knew by heart. It was the middle of Lorne Lake, not the shore, not a boat on the water. The middle, 40 feet down. She radioed it in. Dispatch told her it was probably interference, a bounce signal from somewhere else. "Go back to sleep, Dana." She didn't go back to sleep. She got in her truck. The lake was still when she arrived. No wind, no sound. The kind of quiet that feels intentional, like the forest was holding its breath. She stood at the shore with her flashlight and her radio, listening. The signal was still there. Steady, mechanical. A repeating tone that didn't sound like any emergency beacon she'd been trained to recognize. And then it changed. The tone broke apart and became a voice. Flat, genderless, speaking in a rhythm that was almost English but not quite. Like someone had learned the language from a transcript rather than from people. Then it said something that stopped her cold. 3 sounds, deliberate, separated. Ann? Ah. Not a word it knew. A word it was building. Like it had found the letters somewhere and was trying to understand what they meant. Her hand tightened on the radio. She told herself it was a prank. Someone with a frequency scanner and too much time. She told herself that right up until the voice said her badge number, her hire date, the name of her daughter. She ran back to her truck. She locked the doors. And the radio on her dashboard, her radio, the one she'd turned off before she got out, crackled once and repeated those 3 sounds again. She drove. Didn't stop until she hit the highway. Didn't call it in until she was parked under the lights of a gas station 40 kilometers south. The investigation found nothing. Divers went down to the coordinates the next afternoon. They found the lake bed, silt, rocks, a rusted outboard motor that had been down there for decades. No beacon, no device, no explanation for the signal. But the frequency logs don't lie. Something broadcast from that location for 6 hours and 40 minutes. Something that learned to say her name. Something that knew her badge number, her hire date, and the name of her 8-year-old daughter. Dana handed in her radio the next morning. Said she needed a transfer. Didn't explain why. She works a desk job in Sudbury now. Doesn't go north of the city. Doesn't own a radio. Not even in her car. She says she's fine. But her daughter told her teacher something strange last fall. She said that sometimes, at night, she hears a sound outside her window. A repeating tone. Like a signal. She said it sounds like it's looking for something. She said it sounds like it found it. Signal Lost is a Dark North original story. If something in these woods found you tonight, you already know it. Subscribe to Dark North. New stories every week. If you made it this far, you're one of us.